morning, good afternoon for Sunday. Today is the Sunday special. I know I've had a lot of stuff going on this past week, so I have not been able to get you guys the videos on a daily. Instagram's been giving me a lot of problems too lately uploading my videos, so I don't know what's going on with that. Gonna keep doing my Sunday specials though. I can at least go live on YouTube, so please make sure that you're liking, sharing, subscribing, getting more people over here to this side. I'm definitely going to figure out what in the world is going on with the rest of this stuff. Working on getting a couple other things set up for some more podcasting. We're going to actually shift focus a little bit. We're going to actually start focusing on actually putting stuff together throughout the week and then doing a 1 week launch. So, it'll be the Sunday special, which is a one-on-one, you and me, Q&A. We'll do this, but I'll also have another video in the uploads and out on the streams and stuff on the interwebs. So that way we can actually try to focus on getting all that information out there for you guys. We want to help as much as possible. This is all about giving back, like I've said before. No, we're not a charity, but on the same time, we've got to be able to give our time to help those around us, because those around us help build us so much and they help put us up into such a position that we need to give back to them as well, some way, somehow, some form, some fashion. So I want to talk today, guys, about what's bothering a lot of you guys and what's going on with a lot of y'all's lives and stuff. And throughout the week, I do get some input. I get some drive time as far as knowing what people want, and I think about this stuff. And one of the big things that I've been hearing as sort of a common factor between everything is fear. Whether it's fear of moving, it's fear of changing, it's fear of something, but it's fear. And it has been a consistent thing that I've seen, because I also look at you guys' Facebook posts. I'm watching what you guys are posting on Facebook. I'm watching what you guys are posting on Instagram. And I'm tracking some of the stuff throughout the week as far as what you guys are mostly talking about. And like I said, the one thing that keeps coming up the most is fear. Fear has two meanings. Face everything and rise, which is the one I choose to subscribe to, or forget everything and run. I like the face everything and rise aspect, because here's the issue. It's easy to run. It's easy to turn tail, walk away. It's easy. That's the easy road. Nothing good ever comes out of easy. Nothing that's worth a damn ever comes out of easy. You need to learn how to face stuff and rise above it. If you're having problems getting through making a phone call or sending an email or getting in front of a group of people, face it. Start standing in front of a mirror and reciting what you're going to say to people. Hop on your camera and record yourself and listen to it back. When I first started this last year, I was very afraid. And I'm being serious, being honest with you guys, I was scared. I was afraid I would not be able to sit in front of this camera and speak as eloquently as I am now. In the beginning, did I stutter, stammer, a lot of that stuff? Abso-freaking-lutely. Because I was learning. Now that I've been doing this, I've got 100-something videos out. I took a little hiatus for a little bit with some personal stuff, and then since January, I've really been hitting this hard, and I've got over 140-ish videos. It has literally become second nature to me. And I'm in front of people all day, every day. It's part of what I do. I'm a salesman, so I've got to be in front of people. Doing these videos has also helped me really hone in and focus on my ability to communicate with other people. Guys, something really all this stuff is you have to be able to face yourself, conquer your own fears. And I mean the forget everything and runs, and turn them into everything and rise. There's so much more that we can give when we simply hold on to the fact that I am stronger than running. I can grab onto this, I can learn from this, and I can rise above it and become more than that person that I was yesterday and become greater tomorrow because of it. Like I said, throughout this past week, I've done a lot of researching and learning as well. I've really tapping into what's going on in the world around me as far as, like I said, what's going on with the social media and stuff, and really finding that a lot of people are getting into this standpoint of, I'm worried about what's going to happen next, so I dare not make that move. Grant Cardone said it and said, if you want to change, then change. If you want the change, then make the change happen. Gandhi said, if you want change in the world, become the change you want to see. And it's really one of those points to where I don't want to say it's that easy, but it really is a point of consciously making that effort to grow every day. When you start becoming that person that wants to grow every day and learn every day, you can start to change a lot of the stuff in your life. One of the huge things for me is I was working in a position to where it was causing a lot of negativity and negative stress in my life. And my biggest fear was going back to a career that I knew that I could excel at for fear that I was going to fail. And a lot of us go through that. A lot of us go through this point to where we're afraid we're going to fail, and that's okay. The difference between the successful person and the unsuccessful person is that trying. I've said this before. And you can ask any single person who's ever made it, any entrepreneur, look at Thomas Edison. He didn't say I failed 1,500 times. He said I found 1,500 different ways not to make a light bulb. That's huge. That's huge. Look at all the other stuff that came around from those mistakes that he made. You know, who would have thought that tungsten wrapped inside of, and I forget what kind of gas it is inside the light bulb, would actually create light like that. And then look at what Nikola Tesla did. Nikola Tesla took so many other ideas and created free-form energy and created all this other really cool stuff that we're now getting into. I mean, think about the Qi chargers. Think about, the advancements with, a lot of our phones being able to wirelessly charge. Think about Bluetooth. A lot of this stuff all comes from stuff that Tesla sat down and said, hey, this is a great idea. And it got shot down. And he just still rolled with it and still went with it. And then you look at the accidental discovery of penicillin. It was an accident. It was moldy, I think it was, or fruit. And now we have penicillin. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Don't have that fear that makes you turn around and run. Take that fear and face it and rise above it. Be like, I'm not afraid to make a mistake. You have to tell yourself, I am not afraid to fail. Because failing is your first attempt in learning. Become that person that's ready to learn every day, who's ready to risk it all and take a chance. Like I've told you guys before, I've got a couple things coming up to where I'm taking a huge chance in my life for something better. And you have to be able to change. You have to be able to take these chances. I told you guys last week the book was done. I've started reading it. It's not done. I'm still working on it. And that's the thing too. This book could completely flop. But you know what? I'm going to be happy about it because I did it. How many people are going to be able to wake up tomorrow and went, I wrote a book? This guy. Because you can't be afraid to take that risk. Without great risk, there is no great reward. Yes, I know I'm quoting Stan Lee, and I don't care because I love Stan Lee. Guys, seriously, you have to be able to separate your fear, your anxiety, your depression, all of that stuff, and you have to move it aside. And I understand depression can be crippling. Been there, done that, dealt with it. I work every day to suppress it. Anxiety is real. It's horrible. It's terrible. But you have to wake up one day and go, enough is enough. I am in control of my life. I command my life. I'm going to do what I need to do to get stuff done. And you have to be able to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, throw yourself in that shower, get dressed, impress, and take care of business. Because nobody else is going to do it for you. No one. The only person who's going to take care of what needs to be done in your life is you. That's it. I'm seriously ready to make my move because I have a lot of great things going. Don't be afraid to take a step forward. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. You are worth so much more than what you could ever imagine. Keep the faith in yourself and keep pushing forward, guys. I will talk to you hopefully within the next couple days. I've got a lot of stuff going on. We're going to work, like I said, I'm going to try to do little snippet documentary videos in between of what's going on so you guys can see the behind the scenes. But there really is a lot of stuff going on, guys. Thank you for being there and supporting me on this journey and traveling with me, guys. This is huge. Huge stuff is happening, and you guys are going to be a part of it. So, like, share, subscribe, get this out to people, show this to everybody, and I will talk to you guys later.